Likutei Moharan, Torah Gimel. So we said that David HaMelech, it says, we said before. Now the Rebbe brings, we already explained this is that
the reason why.
Yes. After we explained that the Negina, the kosher Negina comes from the Tzipor and the Kedusha, which is the Moichin of the Malchus the Kedusha. And the Negina, which is not kosher, comes to Tzipor and the Klippa. From there. Shemoichin the Malchus the Klippa. That's the mentalities of the Moichin the Klippa. The mentalities of the Malchus the Klippa. Now we will explain where does the Negina of the Chazonim, nowadays, where it comes from. But it's like this. That's why it is a common saying. These people that are working as chazanim, this is where they're making money. They're foolish, they're fools, and they have no das. They're like they're morons. Because in Yiddish they say chazanim zeh naronim. The chazanim are stupid, the bakant stupid guys. Now, and the fact that people got to saying this, it's because there is an inner time, there's an inner reason why this is so. Ki achshav, in this time of the Golos, Malchus the Kedusha, the Golos. Now, the Malchus the Kedusha, is exiled. It is disconnected from the Zah, from the Moichin. It's amongst the Chitzonim, and that's why its light is being diminished. Al Kena Negina, that's the reason why music, the Negina, the singing, Sheinim Sheches Masal the Nevim, it comes from the place that the Nevim, are fed their nevuah, their prophecy, which is Netzach V'Hod. The Pchinas Moichim V'Das, the Malchus the Kedusha, they receives from the music that is derived from the mentalities and the awareness of the Malchus the Kedusha. Achshav Shamalchus Begalus, now that the entire Malchus is in exile, Al Ken again, now the music is being gets a defect, is blemished. Why? Because the Negina itself is derived from the Moichin, the mentalities of the Malchus. The entire Malchus is in trouble today. So in Mele, the Moichin also. These are people, the Chazonim, that are oisik with Chazonis for the Parnasa, and their meaning when they're sitting is for covered or for money. And below das, they're not connected to the das b'chlal. They don't have the capacity, the ability to draw the Negina from the actual source, Mekdusha. That's the mentalities of the Malchus of holiness. Because since now the Malchus of Kedusha is amongst the Chitzonim, so it's very, very difficult to be mamshich the Negina de Kedusha from the Malchus de Kedusha. Only somebody that his kavona when he's singing and playing music is really L'Shem Shamayim, in order to reach Dveikus and HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he has a koyach to be mamshich the Negina from Malchus de Kedusha. He is capable of doing it. However, in the future, she saw the Malchus de Kedusha, when Malchus de Kedusha is going to be elevated. Kadosh Baruch Hu is going to be the king over the entire land. The Negina will be perfected, and it will be b'chinas das. It will be in Moichin, the mentalities, the Malchus de Kedusha. And then the Chazanim will be able to pull the music from there, from the Moichin, the Malchus, the Kedusha, properly. This is what it said. Ki melech kol haaretz Elokim zamo maskil. Hashem is the king of all the land. In other words, it's an obvious thing, it's an exposed thing, it's a revealed thing that Kadosh Baruch Hu is the one who rules the land. Zamo maskil, the Zmira, the singing will be maskil with seichel, with das. Ki azai kshe Hashem mechem el kol haaretz, when Hashem will be the king of the entire land, v'yisa lemalchus the kedusha, the malchus kedusha will ascend. Azai, then zamru maskel, the chazonim, the mezamrim, you bedas v'seichel, the singers and the musicians will be in true seichel. But this, through the fact that Malchus Kedusha has been elevated, they will receive they'll receive the music from the actual source Bekdusha. That's what we said. The battery is the mention of Malchus Kedusha. Now, just a little, and what we said before, this is just a few add-ons, that's, scragglers, behind, again with this Torah. As we said before, that when a person learns Torah in Belayla Gemara at night, he gets a chut shel chesed drawn upon him that protects him from a machshava shelo lishma when he learns Torah. And so this through the learning he can rectify, he can inoculate a negina that it's not from a proper source, that it shouldn't bother him, shouldn't bring him down. This is hinted, this is alluded to in the pasuk Gadol Mal Shamayim Chazdecha, for greater than the heavens is your chesed. Shamayim is b'chinas kol. Shamayim alludes to the inner of voice, as it is said in Tfilas Musaf of Yom Noraim about Kabbalah Torah. What does it say? Mishamayim ishmata kolecha. So from here you see that there is a connection between Shamayim and the kol. Mishamayim ishmata kolecha, which means where does the kol comes? From Shamayim. So you see Shamayim alludes to kol, to voice. Ki al yedei chesed, through the chesed, b'chinat chut shel chesed, that's the aspect of chesed, hanimshach alei shalem Torah b'layla, that gets drawn on you by the fact that you're learning Gemara at night. Al yedei zeh nistaken hakol. This is the thing that rectifies the call of the negina that is not kosher. Ki gadol me'al shamayim chazdecha. This now you can explain this pasuk ki gadol me'al shamayim chazdecha the following: chazdecha, this chut shel chesed that you get from Torah b'layla is greater than the shamayim, the defective voice. Gadol me'al shamayim chazdecha. Shamayim is we're talking about a defective voice. Shamayim gives you everything. So, and that gives parnasa, gives this and that. Shamayim, Gadol me'al shamayim chazdecha. Your chut shel chesed is greater to the point it can rectify the improper shamayim. If the shamayim is improper, it can rectify that. So it can make so that the voice which is not proper, will not damage it. Et said, Shnei tziporim dekdusha, these two tziporim dekdusha, the shemeim nevuah nimsheches, they are the source of the nevuah. And binya malchus dekdusha, they are the structure, the foundation and the structure of the malchus dekdusha. That's why it is understood, Al Kena, Amodas Melech, putting a new king, who is going to be the king? Al Pi Nevuah, this only goes through Nevuah. It has to be a prophecy. Because we said that Netzach Vehod are feeders of the Merch and the Malchus, right? Netzach Vehod is the place where the Nevi'im get the Nevuah. Which means Nevuah, Netzach Vehod, is the progenitor, the thing that comes before Binyan Malchus. So that's why when you put Melech al Yisrael, it has to come through a Nevuah of a Navi. Kechol Malchus Beis David she'al pi Nevuah. Shmuel HaNavi came and anointed David the Melech, David to be a Melech. Why? Because Nevuah nimshechet min hakruvim. The Nevuah stems from where? From the kruvim, as they said about Moshe Rabbeinu. It says about Moshe Rabbeinu, Vishma et hakol medaber elav me'al hakaporos asher al ha'aron, and he heard the voice being spoken to him, from above the kaporos, from above the top of the Aron Kodesh, which is the two cherubs, the two kruvim that were on it. Asher al Aron ha'edus, which is on top of the Aron ha'edus. Mi ben shnei, from amongst the two keruvim. This is where the voice came out. Shakruvim, in their supernal source, and Pchina Shnei Tziporim. They are the two birds. That's the kippur. They had wings and.
I heard that saying Mi Bein Shnei Kruvim is Moshe.
Yes. Shutevas Moshe. Shem Bina Machas L'Kedusha. This is they are the ones that they announce, they bring about the building of Machas L'Kedusha. And that's the reason why making anointing somebody to be king on Israel has to be through Nevuah, because the Nevuah is the progenitor of Malchus.
How will it happen with Mashiach? How will he be anointed?
It's in the Shachar Navi, right? Navi is Navi, he's a prophet.
Forgot that.
That's
his last name.
Oh, that.
Navi.
You forgot his family name. Navi. It's like in the Chassidim, he says, everything is, it's Louis Yanuvi. So in America, they say Louis Yanuvi. It's like, Louis. King Louis.
Louis Yanuvi.
Louis Yanuvi.
The Nubi. The Nubi.
You're not saying nothing. You're just staying out of it, huh?
Louis Yanuvi.
What?
Yeah, I have a cousin. His name is Elazar, right? They call him Loser.
Loser.
Loser. I'm like,
wait a minute. Your name is Loser. Yeah. So that's what they say about David HaMelech. Machar lo sevio. He brought him from behind the feeders, the breastfeeders, from the sheep that are feeding. Liros be'amo be'Yakov amo b'Yisrael lechalasa. He brought him from behind the nursing sheep to be the king of Israel. Hainu machar ha'menikos, from behind the feeders, the Shem Netzach V'Hod are the feeders. Kim Yankim Nevim, because they are the one who feed the Nevim, and through the fact that David HaMelech was zoicher to the koyach of music, which stems from Netzach V'Hod, he was zoicher to Malchus. And Netzach, because Netzach Malchus, we said before, they are the foundation of the Malchus. And now there's another aspect which is being revealed in this passage. Zo machar alois. I know that David HaMelech olav hasholem, since he was in such a high madrega, he could rectify also music that came from a person that's not kosher. And to bring him back to the kedusha. This is what he said. Machar alois nevus means. What's machar alois? You have the alois. That's the front. Then you have behind the alois.
The back.
In the back. We always said the Pchinas HaCharayim is a star, right? It's the Charayim, it's the back, it's behind the shoulder, it's where, this is where it is hidden. Machar alois avio. I know gam negina, also negina, that the person is not kosher, she machorei kedusha, it's from behind the kedusha. It's not in the front, it's behind the kedusha. It's where it is situated behind the alois. Machar menikas, behind the menikas. It's in a star. It's concealed. Kanegina the kedusha umasal nirim yankim. The kosher negina comes from the front, from the place where the neviim get their nevuah. The negina she'ena bekedusha, but the negina which is not bekedusha. That's from behind the alois, not from the front. That's the place where the klipa is standing. The klipa is all the time standing behind the kedusha. David HaMelech, all of a shalom, he could rectify such a music, such negina also. That's the thing that elevated and perfected the Malchus even more. Because the negina that is not b'kedusha, it comes from Tziporim, the klipa, as we said before, which is the mentalities of the Malchus, the klipa. And when it is being rectified, when the negina which is not proper, from an improper source, gets rectified, what it does, it cancels out the koyach of the Malchus, the klipa. Negina is what feeds it. So you correct the negina, you fix the negina, it takes away the koyach of Malchus Kedusha. They're disconnected from the socket. That brings up, that rectifies the Malchus Kedusha. In other words, besides the fact that David HaMelech himself has acquired, has attained the madrega where the Nigina Kedusha is proper, he also
Rectified.
and through this he establishes his own malchus, properly. He also is zoiche to mal, to elevate the negina, which is not kosher, from the malchus de klipa and elevate it to malchus de kedusha. Took it from there and put it here. And with this, this brought about the full stature of the malchus, the kedusha, fully. Because as we said before, when you learn likutei halachos, you have to go down to bring it back to the kedusha, and that's the perfection of the kedusha. Then from behind the feeders, he brought him to shepherd in Yaakov. By the fact that he actually elevated and perfected the malchus the kedusha, zacha lemalchus kanal. It was zacha to malchus. We said before, chazak v'nitchazek. We finished Torah Gimel.